Yo, man, talking much ish, man. 10 Mile for sure, man. Back in the building, man. One more time for a new one, dropping the gym on y'all, man. And excuse me. The topic of today, class, is what is the price of loyalty? Lealtad in Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Espanol. But so, check it out. I ran across this clip, man, a little while back, a couple days ago or something. Talking about Master P, man, the music mogul, the CEO and chairman, owner of No Limit Records, which was hot as fish grease in the 90s, man. Yeah, blowing up everywhere. They ride with Death Row Records, they ride with Bad Boy Records, and so on and so on. But my question is, back to my original question is, what is the price of loyalty, man? And got a couple topics, well, a couple people talking about it, but the first one we're gonna jump off into, man, is when 50 Cent went on tour with Master P. He's talking to Big Boy, and let's just jump off into that, man, and see what's happening.
He was slick, big. Like, he came, he gave me the money for 8 shows, right? We did 4 of them. He said, "Oh man, something happened. We got to have to take a break. We'll just come back and do the other 4 later." When I came back to do the other 4, I had already sold 2 million records.
Yeah, man, today's price, huh?
I came back, he had already paid me, so I had to do the shows. But
he put them last 4s together around you.
Yo, that's dope, man. That's crazy right there, man. 50 took the money. P paid him up front. What, he paid him for 8 shows. 50 did 4. But 50, being a man of his word, came back and finished all 8 after his album skyrocketed. Now, see, right there, say what you want about 50. He's a troll. He this, he that. But one thing, I mean, he's a man of his word. You know what I'm saying? And I see that. I see why he go off on people like that own money, because 50 is a man of his word. So, excuse me, in order to fool with him, God damn it, you got to be a man of yours. Yeah, I feel that, because that's how I roll. I'm a man of my word. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, it's like, I won't be one of the people to hold theirs and be men or women of their word, but that don't always come true. It don't always fall through. Because first time I mess up, oh, you lied. Oh, you ain't ish. You ain't ish. You know what I'm saying? You. One girl told me one time, she said, you a lie and the truth ain't in you. I was like, hold on, baby, she hurt my feelings, man. What you mean? So I had to go and, basically make up double time because of my word, me standing on my word and saying, hey, this is all I got right now. You know what I'm saying? This is all I live on. I stand on my word because that's all I got. But see, that's a lost value. It's a lost value in these days. Excuse me. Most people, especially these days, man, with everything being so carefree and everything so instant, and the values and morals are thrown out of the window. So yeah, man, people don't give a damn about you, basically. You know what I'm saying? But 50 being a man of his word and stand up, he's a stand-up guy, as the Italians would say. Yeah, he's a stand-up guy. Yeah, man. So being like that, man, it's very rare these days. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare. But on the flip side, you got people that aren't really men of their word. Now it's the same thing, same scenario. Well, basically like this. This is Fat Trell. This is a video of Fat Trell, a former protege of Master P, and he's talking about Master P and their business dealings some time back, man. So let's jump off into that. Let's check that out.
Spotify and all that. Like, the album was for sale on iTunes, and Ali Boy got a deal. So I'm like, Ali, you know about this? He was like, nah, I don't know about it. But shit, fucking nigga, we on the album with Master P. And I'm not salting Ali Boy down in no way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that Ali Boy was getting money. He was booked heavily. Like I said, we used to sit down and he'd pop up on the TV screen like he was lit at that time. I wasn't where I wanted to be in my career, and I felt like I was kind of sort of wasting time out here doing this, you know what I'm saying? And then when I seen he put the album up without paperwork or without me getting anything from it, I just felt like that was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And so that was around the time where my Brody had killed himself. He killed himself while fucking with them shrooms. He died in New York. He was a friend of, I ain't gonna say his name, but he was a friend of Joey Badass, with the Pro Era crew. And he killed himself. And I remember saying, man, I'm gonna go to his funeral. And I said, man, I ain't coming back to LA. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said to myself. And I said that the black man, I ain't tell my manager, I ain't tell P, I ain't tell Ollie Boy or none of that. And I'm telling you, I left TVs, PlayStation, shoes, clothes. I left a lot of shit out there, and I went to the funeral in New York, and I just said, man, you know what? I ain't going back. And I just didn't go back. And my heart wasn't there at that time, and I was trying to do something else. I believe Sosa had just got his deal with Interscope, and I was looking for a deal, you know, or a large lump sum of money where I could take care of my family and be put into a situation where I can work and show how great of an artist I can be. And I felt like that situation wasn't providing me with that. And then when I left, I seen he had done an interview with like the Breakfast Club or something. I can't remember who it was. And it was him and Oliver, and they was like, yo, what Fat Trell at? And he was like, Master P said something like, you know, Fat Trell, man, he didn't have any patience. You know, he didn't believe in what I had going on, and you know, he was just trying to get a deal. Like Fat Trell just trying to sign a deal so he could get some money. And I looked at that like that was a form of disrespect. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't called his phone or nothing. I ain't had no conversation with him or nothing because I've been around P and I know what type of person he really is. And you know, if I respected him as a man, I would have felt some type of way about it. But me knowing what type of person, like being around him and knowing what type of nigga he is, I was just like, I just let it slide. Like, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that serious. And even though he lied to their faces. You know what I'm saying? Because there was never supposed to be a Louis V mob. We was never supposed to record a single record together. That was not in the plans.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up because that was the time in your career where you had the most momentum, and you, like, realistically, that opportunity cost of kind of going and doing this other weird thing and sort of confusing your fans and not putting out your own content. I mean, that definitely probably wasn't great for your career at that time.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And I understood that. And you know, I'm new in this music game, but every day I'm learning more and more, and I'm meeting people and I'm shaking people's hands, and I'm finding out that, you know, he was telling labels that, nah, he signed a No Limit, he's a No Limit artist. That wasn't true. Never signed a single document with Master P. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, once I left and people knew that I wasn't fucking with him no more, that's when all the labels were coming like, yeah, so how did you get out of it, man? Like, you know, he's usually difficult with his artists. And I'm like, I was never a No Limit artist. We never did paperwork. And they was like, really? Even, you know, if you remember, I just got signed to Maybach after that. And Ross was like, man, that nigga told me he was his artist.
Yo, so there it is, man. Fat Trell said that he was never signed with Master P. He says that, hey, this nigga lying. Basically, he said he lying. He's saying that Master P, I remember that interview. Master P went on the Breakfast Club and said, hey man, he wanted the deal and whatnot. He didn't get it, you know, he wanted some money and all that. But then, you know, the way Fat Trell is saying, now this is all allegedly, but the way Fat Trell is saying that he was going back and telling people, hey, he signed with me, you can't really mess with him, because Trell really, I guess he didn't really pop, but I heard that that one with P, Alley Boy, and Trell, I forget the name of it, but that joint was jamming. It was on point, man. And Fat Trell is somebody who got some real flow with some real swag. Young boy got something, but that's where it go, man. Like the price of loyalty, man. That's what I'm asking. Like, you know, this man say, you know, I'm gonna come up to you, man, and basically I'm gonna put you in a movie. Put some money in your pocket. I'm going to help you fulfill all your wildest dreams. All you got to do is sign this paper. Fat Trell said he ain't signed no paper, no document. Hell, he probably ain't signed an autograph over there with him. You know what I mean? But if, you know, I guess Trell seems like a guy who's honorable. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 Cent. You know, like, hey, man, you know, I told you I'm going to do this. So that's my word, and I'm gonna stand on that, you know. Now, he said something else, man, and this is something that goes back quite a bit ways. He said, I know what type of Master P is. You know what I'm saying? And I people have questioned Master P's character many times. Hell, this damn child just questioned it. Yeah, he like, man, you're a liar. You had us in the same house forever. That sounds like stability to me. And mama was right. Nah, she probably mad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I heard she like to get high. But anyway, I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't hear that from me. But Master P, this is all like, this is artists and label head stuff. So basically, this is music business, and this is also something that's like music business 101, because basically what it is, the music business is set up by design for the artist not to win. Let me say it again, for the artist not to win. So if the artist ain't gonna win, who gonna win? The label. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame because Fat Trell he is a star who was supposed to pop like, probably like Ross or something, because boy had flow. He had real smooth. I mean, just somebody who was supposed to be that dude, I guess. But I guess maybe because of the dealings with P and whatnot, didn't go right for him. But yeah, man, that's a trip, man. That's a real trip. But that's my take on that, man. Talking much ish. TMI, man. Hit that like and subscribe, man. And for the Ish Gang, man, we out.